Hello mate, I'm Age of Change and welcome to whatever this is. Yes it is. Oh, I've got an identify from
Deke has an idea to share with you.
It appears to be better. What the hell? That work I put into them as well. Let's have a look. I'll put a level on that and that'll be as good as that one anyway, so. And they're both extraordinary, that's level 20, it's got ancient magic on it. Yeah. I don't really use that ancient magic that much, so maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll have a 20 for them, but I don't have the. Could do with that. Could do with that as well. I think that's. That might be more interesting. Let's see what else there is. Not done anything with stealth. It might be useful, but I don't really stealth it very much. No, I think I'll go with that. Because I tend to fight more than one when I'm fighting, so I may as well we take the shields off two of them. Let's see what he wants.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me? Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed
yeah.
beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Well, that's interesting. Let's have a look, see where them things are. Is that the quest that I want? Yeah, okay. Oh, way over here, eh? That's fine. Not really what I wanted to do, but...
I see you! Levioso!
Whatever. Let me just grab this first.
I need some help!
What do you have for sale? Have I spoken to you already? I think I haven't. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Right, so what do I need? Let's get everything ready that I need. We all sorted a bag, I think. Let's try this. Them and the bag. Oh, that's two.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nope, that didn't work.
Arresto Momentum. Oh, no, you don't.
No. That didn't go very well, did it? Let's move out of the way and let them come back. Let's try again. They're a bit big for the spells, though, aren't they?
Levioso!
No!
Now,
Nearly. Oh! Guess what of a thing. Almost got you. Almost. Let's hide over here again. It's dragon skull. I want to come along. They're not easy to catch. A lot of maybe I should try sneaking up on them. Maybe that would work. Well, that's not good anyway, so I may as well try to sneak up on them. There's one. Oh no, he's a quick 3 and a 4. It's a female, so 3 and a 4. Got ya. That seems to work quite well. So I've got a female. Oh, a male. Is that a male or a female? Must have been a male I got. Oh, I can't tell the difference. I forgot the symbols. Thought the off to one side was a female, but I guess it was a male. I need a male now. Oh, female, sorry.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
And I got to try to buy this now. Reading pen. See how much money I need. I can sell everything that I'm not wearing. I don't mind about that.
I wonder what Merlin would think of the wood.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
1,000. So I can sell all this stuff. I'm going to sell everything.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Right, do I build a beading pen in here?
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Oh, not another one. Oh, lovely. That is very handy in a room of requirements, isn't it? I was thinking I've not got the room. No, I do.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the
I want
perfect
one.
place for those Thestrals.
What was
Please
that
let
room?
Deke know once you've bred them.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's dark and they'll be happy here. Oh, that's weird. Right. Let's just pop it here. Quite big. Very well, let's go ahead and cute. How long do you take? Ooh, half an hour. Should be done before the video's over with. Alright, so what next? quest there is. I'll speak with Sebastian. He's all gutter and giggle. Is that the nearest one? That can't be right. I don't think it was. So about...
That's been, I think.
What time is it now? About 20 to 9.
Now.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Maybe some other time.
Might some kind soul help me?
Little bat. Do you know how much distress you cause? Portraits have feelings too! It's taken
If only a
hours to
new student would
demoustache
help
your
me with
Aunt
my
Mildred.
sad predicament.
Merlin's light child. Anyone would think you were half your age. Now, grow up!
He's used to getting them. Take a look around before you open it up, make sure nobody's looking. What are you doing? Only me in this world.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good. Revelio.
I'll decide it's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way. Revelio.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Probably not. So what's next? I'm as interested in the dark arts as Sebastian is, but for different reasons. Well, I just want the power of it. It's good.
Might some kind soul help me?
And there's no real harm in it. Right, so what's next? And what was that? I will post and I've already done that. There's a map with a floating candles. Oh. Bridgewood. So it's got to be the Forbidden Woods, right? The best it can be. The Forbidden Forest. It's got to be this bridge. Got floating candles. seems like... I thought this was the right place. Floating candles. I think I'm in the right place, am I? There's the other bridges. Bridge there. Bridge here. There's no wood there. So the place where there's a bridge is here. Doesn't give me enough information, does it? Oh, maybe it does and I'm just being a bit thick. Try one back. I'm not going to have any luck with this, I don't think. I'll try something else. Come back to it some more time. Let's try this then. Right, over 15 minutes and the plant should be here. Beast should be ready.
Can't wait till I'm old enough to apparate. No more falling off brooms for me.
Imelda Reyes is always arranging broom trials.
Have I been here before?
So this is the underground harbour.
Need to do that. Because stupid swimming. You swim like a human being.
Revelio.
That's sad. Oh, there's something there.
Revelio.
They're pretty easy on considering. Oh.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
No idea.
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felices is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Tale of the Three Brothers.
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest? The bludger.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polymorphic. True.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I can ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
Oh,
the next ones will be more difficult.
Gracious me. That was bad.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Every single one wrong.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Every single one wrong. I thought I got that bludger one right. Ugh. Well, that just proved that I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I don't know, I'm a fan of this game. I'm a very fan of this game. Oh, I'm back in the library again. I'm just like wasting my time, I think. I'm pretty good at it.
Nobody likes a boring person.
I'm not saying you have to be boring.
Who would have thought someone as young as me? Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
I guess I don't have to wear a uniform.
You all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWL.
Right, this one. Nope. This one.
Before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Of course.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we
Levioso!
find south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone to speak to Gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about Gobbledygook.
Arresto momentum. Levioso!
Not broken the test dummy, have I? Ugh, not again. Right, what am I doing next? Oh, my pets should be ready now. Got 5 minutes left. Ugh. I'll do for 5 minutes. So
Levioso!
oh, I know what I wanted. I could start breeding these guys as well, couldn't I? Just why not?
Protego!
Ready, frog? Move away. You. You're a male? We've got a female one. Maybe tomorrow. I remember. I remember after being in work. Minutes still. Maybe it's taking longer than real time.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Oh well, right after if the level's good enough. I'll do that tomorrow as well. I don't want to miss, see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but it'll happen in 40 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, it's lying down. Or dies. Can they die? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look. Hello, my darling. There's a happy little thing. Is that you?
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
How do I get out of here? Not the way out. Let's see Deke and then we can call it a video. Watch him go on for hours now.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Right, anyway, if you got this far, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. And if you got this far, please consider subscribing. Not to... I should do the like push. Let's try this way. Thank you for watching. Drop a like, and if you... No. I don't like the like bit. No. Anyway. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe not to miss any more of this tasty games. Excuse myself. Bye.